Again, I wonder how many of you remember this from about 10, 12 episodes back. Yeah, I wrote that. And I wrote that in Bacon, which is a dialect of Basic. And I wish more people would pick it up because it's actually quite a lovely language. It's got its weirdnesses, yeah. Keywords have to be in capitals, that sort of thing, but yeah, you can do quite a lot with it. Right, and here is the version we have, 5.0.11. Right, it even comes with its own little IDE. Oh, that's cute. Little FLTK IDE. Okay, where did I put that? There it is. Okay, let's open this. As you can see, you can convert, you can execute from the IDE, but I like to do these things there it is. Let's have a quick look at that. That is a Bacon program. You can see keywords all have to be in capital letters. There is a switch, you can switch that off, but that can lead to problems when it translates to C. Because Bacon doesn't compile itself. It transfers its code to C, and then it compiles that C program. All right, as I said, we can do this from the IDE, but we are hardcore. We do things from the terminal. Because that's how you learn how things actually work. All right, so it's very complicated. One, two, three, go. Done. Okay, it wasn't a major program. It's what 70, 80 lines of code, but still, of course, there are more switches that you can use. Yeah, but that's the basic, pun intended, way to do it. Okay, so thanks for watching. Oh no, wait, there's more coming. Welcome back. Yeah, I like basic. Yeah, big character flaw, I know. But yeah, basic just makes more sense to me than all the other more technically advanced languages. So, I've talked about Bacon, which is the lesser known language. Now, Yab. Now, I've got an entire channel in which I took people from knowing nothing at all to being able to write little Yab programs. So I'm not going to go on for too long, because if you really want to know how Yab works, go watch my other channel. I haven't put anything on that recently, because I thought we'd pretty much done everything. But Yab comes with a lot of example programs, one or two of which I wrote a long time ago. That one, to be specific. But let's talk about this all-in-one Yab. All right, okay, let's run it. Let's see, this is 208 lines of code. Okay, let's run that. Program is not saved. Let's just cancel that and just save it to somewhere else. Because it's now in a non-writable place. Right. And it does not run. Why not? Okay, let's just close this and open the new copy. Did I accidentally? I think I must have accidentally changed something while I was changing the video. Okay, let me go and just figure that out. I know what happened. I copied a fresh copy of the file and made it writable. Right, so now when we run it, there's the program. Right. And it sort of shows everything that can be done. In Yab. So now the question is, how do we make a standalone program from this? And Yab actually has two ways. The older way is to bind. Right. And desktop. Right, so it's on the desktop, so there we go. And that sort of combines the code and a copy of the Yab executable. Now, a long time ago, that was all you needed, because that way you could give this to somebody who didn't have Yab installed, and it would run on their Haiku installation. That's no longer true, because Yab was split up in a library, libyab.so, and an executable. And so, although it still binds to the executable, you still need libyab.so. So there's no real advantage anymore. The other one is the build factory. All right, and create binary. And this takes a much longer time, but it actually processes it and links it to the Haiku libraries. And builder successful, thank you. Different icon. Well, of course it overwrote the other one, but if we still had that one, you would see that this is a much smaller executable. So that's the major advantage now. You can still build a Yab program from the command line. I don't think you can run it from the build factory from the command line. You have to go through the IDE. So yeah, that is about it for Yab programs. So I think this really is the end of the compiling apps in Haiku series. I'm sure half the people have switched off about three or four episodes ago, saying that I'm oversimplifying things. I am. And for other people, they'll say, but we need more details. What library do I need to compile this? Well, all I can say is try compiling it. And, the compilation process will tell you what's missing on your system. Okay, so there are other more obscure languages available. There is Pascal, and I can probably show you how to compile command line Pascal. But when it comes to Lazarus, I'm at a bit of a loss. I don't really understand how that one works, but I haven't really spent much time on it. So I'm going to skip that one. If you know Lazarus on another platform, well, it's basically the same thing, isn't it? But once you have compiled your program, you still want to package it. You want to make an H package. And a long time ago, about a year ago, I did have an episode on how to package an application. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll put the link in the show notes. Thanks for watching, everybody.